the border. And Mr. McDonald, thank you for testifying today. You know, this has been an issue that I've been working on since I was in the state legislature. And I was in the legislature when we passed the E-Verify law, and we did that out of frustration that the federal government wasn't doing anything. And so I really hope that we will take this opportunity to make some significant steps to secure the border. But in my days, even at the legislature, talking with ranchers, you know, my mother's family were ranchers over in Snowflake area. They had the Silver Creek Ranch, and so I know that what it's like. You know, you're out there constantly mending fences and finding your calves, and it's not an easy job, and I thank you for what you do. But talking with them about the fence, you know, they said, look, a fence doesn't work for us because our cows get caught in it. And so I think we have to be very careful to use the right steps to secure the border, and I agree with you that manpower is critical. I do think the National Guard is a short-term solution. We do need the boots on the ground, but I have asked for 3,500 Border Patrol agents to be trained and deployed by the end of next year, because that not only will bring good-paying jobs to the area, but also a stable security force. But I just want to ask you, in your years on your ranch, have you ever been in a position where you had to call the Border Patrol?
Oh yeah, I mean we certainly have. I haven't ever felt you know, that my life was necessarily in danger, but again, the crossers, some of them now bring a different attitude. I mean, I've literally had people wait at the ranch when we weren't there to ask for a drink of water, and they were thirsty people. I mean, you get that class of people across the border. But more lately, it's like they come around and they start demanding things. And there's a certain, you know, threat behind it if you don't comply. And so you're in there trying to fix them something to eat, and at the same time trying to figure out how am I going to get a hold of the Border Patrol this time. It's like Russian roulette trying to find, you know, a number that works. So yeah, it's very frustrating.
So you don't, you know, the telecommunication problem is huge. We've been trying to work on interoperability because we just do not have that communications. And although my district goes from the Utah border down to Duncan, I don't have any of the border area. But what we're finding is that they're crossing your ranch, they're coming up through the back roads, headed north to the interstate, and it's really putting a lot of people at danger. But it troubles me that you don't have a single number that, even if you had telecommunications, that you could call and reach the Border Patrol. So there's nothing like a 911 Border Patrol number?
It's really frustrating. We just had another shift change, or, you know, they brought in a group of new people, and they were very good about giving us this new list of numbers. And the next day, one of the ranchers there had an issue, called every single number on that list, couldn't get through to any of them.
Well, that's very troubling, Mr. Chairman. I hope we can look into that, because you don't have much time to call for help when you're out there, and that really, really concerns me. So again, I want to thank all of the panel and thank the chairman for putting this together. Excellent.
Thank the gentlewoman from Arizona. This time recognize the gentleman from Texas, my colleague, my friend, Mr. McCall.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And thank the panel. And Mr. McDonald, thank you